I don't have female friends. I don't. I'm incapable of that.
Why? What do you mean?
Well, because, you know, come on.
Because you have a wife.
Well, I have a wife, and I don't really have female friends because, look, okay, let's get rid of this myth right here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. Let's get rid of this right here. You're an attractive woman. There's some guy somewhere saying, yeah, we're friends. No, that's not true. He's your friend only because you have made it absolutely clear that nothing else is happening except this friendship we have. We remain your friends in hopes that one day there'll be a crack in the door, a chink in the armor, and trust and believe that guy that you think is just your buddy, he will slide in that crack the moment he gets the opportunity. Because we're guys.
Men think this way?
99.9% of us think that way.
You're gonna go your best friend a day after breaking up with your boyfriend. That means you want.
Your clothes are nice, but they're a little
She still has unlimited options. Maybe they ain't great options, but she still has options.
Nigga, what?
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notifications button so you can get the videos as soon as I put them out. If you're looking for the music to the intro and you want the link to the second channel, both are below in the description. But can you do me a favor? Hit that notifications button right now. All right, guys, I got about 5 videos for you today. The first video is going to be a girl who explains the relationship that she has with her male friends. And this is going to be an example as to when you are in a relationship, a woman is not supposed to have male friends, nor is the man. Next video is going to be a skit, but it's a funny skit that if a woman was brutally honest when you approach her, what she's really thinking. And I think this is one that a lot of guys, why men do not enforce their standards onto women as much as a woman enforces her standards onto men. And this is why I always tell you guys, you have to learn to be firm with your standards with a woman. And this is going to be a good example of it. And then we have a video with Myron is going to be breaking down why a real man that the women want do not want the girl who's wearing all the tight clothes to allure other men in. Girls would say that they're competing with other women, but yeah, you're competing with other women for the attention of the man. And Myra's going to do a good job breaking this down. But first, let's get to the first video, why you should not have male friends.
I'm single as of yesterday.
So you had a man before yesterday?
For 2 years. I'm not gonna lie, I got a dick appointment coming.
With who?
My best friend.
You were friends with this guy while you were dating your boyfriend?
I've been friends with him before I knew my ex, I guess now.
I'm so disappointed in you though.
Why?
You're going to go your best friend a day after breaking up with your boyfriend. That means you wanted to your best friend while you were dating your boyfriend.
It's kind of more complicated, like.
He's right. See, what you have to understand is, you as a man, when you place a woman into the friend zone, she will want you forever, and she will wait for her opportunity to be with you. That's what happens when you have a girl who ups and leave her man real fast and create an argument so they break up or say we need space. It's because she has a male friend, and what he's doing is he's running around here with other girls. He has other girls, he's dealing with other girls, and she's just a friend on the side. She sees this, but she really wants him, but she doesn't want to get a heart broke. So she goes and get in a relationship with a beta male just to kill time while her best friend rips and run the streets. Now, the moment her male friend is free and he starts talking about that, I want to settle down, or, you know, maybe I need to stop messing with these girls, that's when she's going to see it as an opportunity for her to step in. Normally, she'll start off by trying to be friends with benefits, but it's only going to last so long. She'll do friends and benefits for a little bit of time, but after a while, she's going to want him to cut all the other girls loose. And when he can't, it's typically when she goes back to the guy, or tries to go back to the guy whose heart she broke to leave her for the bad guy. That's what you're seeing in these situations. When a man puts a woman in the friend zone, trust me, she'll always be waiting for her opportunity the same way a lot of you guys do. Next video, let's get to the skit.
And not in.
Next video is going to be Andrew Tate explaining why it's worse for men in a breakup.
Your inbox is still You have Joe Schmo and his chick. Joe Schmo gets 0 DMs a year and possibly 1 chick a year who might talk to him. His average ass chick, her inbox is still full. She still has unlimited options. Maybe they ain't great options, but she still has options. This is why men struggle in breakups more than women. How many times have you been with a guy and after the breakup, he's blowing up your phone? Do you know why? Because you can go out to the club the same day and get a new guy. Even though that guy was still a cool dude, he's gonna be lonely for months now. That's why he's blowing up your phone.
He's right. Women get way more options of men than what men get of women. This is why in order for a man to increase his options, he has to become the best version of himself. A woman does not. If you do not become the best version of yourself, what happens is you become very insecure and you become timid. You become more of a nice guy than what you have ever been in your life. So what you're going to do as you get older, you're going to try to win the women over by being nice. And you're going to think nice guys finish last. Nice guys don't finish last. Nice guys are the ones that's going to hurt himself trying to correct everything that's got her miserable, everything that's got her cuckoo in the brain. You would be fixing all her problems. That's what happens with all the nice guys. Next video is going to be, why do women enforce their standards on the men?
No, not the world. The world doesn't owe you understanding. So the men don't go to women and say, accept me short, accept me broke, accept me fat. But we go to them and say, accept us ran through. That's not a fair deal.
Well, some women, a lot of women do accept men that are short and broke.
No, not if you look at the data. Not if you look at the data. Men only swipe right on, or women only swipe right on dating apps 5% of the time. 5%. On the high end, 20%. Women do not accept, and that's the number one place that people are meeting today. So women actually, we do not accept men that are short, broken, fat. Historically, even throughout all of history, most men didn't even get to reproduce.
And she's right. Women have way more standards that they stick to, which leads a lot of women to be single all the way up into their 30s and 40s. And typically, if a woman makes it to her 40s and she's not married or have a man, she's just going to be that cat lady. And if she's not a cat lady, she's just going to be a neat freak that work a lot of hours to go to church every week. Trust me, what's happening now in dating, standards on both ends will eventually drop after a while when you realize that you really just have to know who you are in order to be happy. What we have is everyone's trying to compete with the Instagram relationships, and the Instagram relationships are nothing but a facade. Last video, let's get to it.
Is treating depending on the dressing provocatively in front of other men without your guy there can be construed as treating depending on the guy. But we live in a world now where, you know, women can act and behave however they want and men are supposed to sit there and accept it. And I'm here to tell you guys the truth. Men don't commit to girls like that typically. It's embarrassing for a guy to be with a chick that puts herself out there like that. No guy wants to be a clown when he walks into a room. Like, oh, you date that chick? Oh, bro, you're a fucking clown. Dressing provocative.
He's right. This is why when women get in their 30s, all the guys that they have to date is pretty much trash. Because those are the guys that haven't done anything with their life. And those are the guys that are the only ones that's still going to be placing you on a pedestal. Those are the guys that are still chasing the 30, 33-year-old girl who's in the club. The 35-year-old girl who's down at the bar. The 40-year-old woman who's going to the club with her friends and girls weekend. Like, you're dealing with girls who's at the bottom of the barrel that thought in their 30s they were supposed to have this guy and they don't have him because they're running around here like they're for the streets. All these girls that think you're for the streets, you have to look like you for the streets in order for you to get the attention over the other girls in order to feel pretty. All of it has psychologically programmed you into looking like a street girl. The moment you have to look like a street girl in order to get attention, I'm sorry, ladies, but it's over with. I see a lot of this in the gym. I see a lot of girls walking around, young girls, older women, walking around almost naked in a way. And they're trying to get the attention, not realizing that you're only looking like a clown. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you guys got the message behind the video. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.